That's a good thing I brought an extra battery and extra tube of grease. Normally greasing isn't that bad, but today just ran out of a few things. So anyway, we're still clouded over here. Anyway, regardless, combines are just about ready to go. Dylan just went to blow the filters out. He's got them fueled up already, so I think we are getting to where we need to be. So this here is a 6,400 bushel bin, and we're not putting it where we want to put it, but we're going to put it right there for now, and then in a year from now we're going to put a cement pad and we're going to put it up there. But for right now, it's just going to go in a weird spot. And yes, if you're wondering, that looks like a dumb spot for a bin. Yes, it is a dumb spot for a bin, and I will show you in a little bit as to why it's going here. But yes, so this bin will hold, like I said, 6,400 bushels, and it's going to have aeration. It's got aeration in it. It's got the skids on the bottom for now. The plan is next year we're going to move this bin along with that one. We're going to move them both onto cement pad. So that's what the plan is for next year. So anyway, for right now, the bin is up, and that didn't take 5 minutes. Now they're going to have it all unstrapped and we're good to go. Okay, Peter's getting the auger lined up. We're putting corn in here right away. Oh, did you undo the chain? No. Okay, I better bring it down. Pull it ahead and bring it down. Just down far enough that I can reach it. Okay, good.
You're not gonna hit the bin?
I'll watch it. Keep coming. Okay, now you're good. One more. There you go. And down. Keep back up a bit more. Back up. Lift it up, Peter. Now down. Good. Okay, drive ahead. Good. Okay, just figured we'd check in here to make sure there's nothing in. Everything looks good. We got the rocket. This is our aeration thing. As big as that water looks. It's kind of small. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so we got dried corn we're putting into that bin that just got delivered. The plan was to put that bin here originally, and summer was dry and yada yada. We had lots of time to prepare. The gravel was sitting right there, but we did not get it done in time, and then we got a bunch of rain, and today it is way too soft, so there was no way we were putting that thing down here, because it would have not ended well. So to be honest, we're looking long-term plan of putting a cement pad over in that area, maybe even moving this whole row of beds. Don't know how that's all going to work out yet, but this hopper here for sure and the new one are likely going to get put over there, and who knows, we might get rid of these bins altogether. So just got to try to open this yard up a little bit. And when it was built, everything was built, it worked awesome in its day, but as trucks and equipment get bigger, things change. So again, the evolution of everything, I guess. So that is why we put the bin in the middle of the yard. It will hopefully not be there long. Like I've said, part of the rationale is because it's in such a dumb spot, it will force us to not forget and get sloppy. So hopefully, or not hopefully, next year it will get out. So anyway, now we're putting this drain in. That'll help hold her down, and we should be good to go. Okay, we are going here, and it's been a good afternoon. Again, it took us a little longer to get going today for a variety of different reasons. One being this morning, everything was pretty wet from dew and that kind of thing, and there was no sun and no wind, so nothing was drying off. So then we had the bin show up, so we got taking that care of right after lunch. But we have been going here this afternoon, and we've actually got good cover, got a lot covered in this field. We've got about 20 or 25 acres left on this quarter, so that's coming along pretty good. We did a bunch of trials on this field today. Not a bunch. We did a trial on a bunch of different strips. I think we made 12 passes with the combine. And so what the trial was on this field is we had sprayed on a chemical called Invita, and we sprayed that on during our last application of herbicides. And what Invita is supposed to do, and I'm gonna get this wrong and somebody will want to correct me, but it's supposed to help the plant either utilize the fertilizer better, or it is supposed to help create its own fertilizer better. And for soybeans, it's an interesting deal, because some soybeans they're a legume, so soybeans do create their own nitrogen, and so they've got little nodules that produce their own nitrogen, yada yada. So is the Invita supposed to help that process? We weren't sure. We just were asked to do some trials for some companies, and Tonag was had asked us to do it for the company. And so anyway, we did those trials, and we ran through the results and did whatever. So what you're going to notice is today we are combining straight up and down with the rows. We started the field, if I look on my map, we started the field over on this side last night, and we were going at a 10-degree angle. And then when we started with the trials, we have been going straight up and down. And the reason we had to do that is the sprayer went straight up and down, so then therefore we need to run the combine in such a way that the trials with Invita and the trials without are straight up and down, so we got to go parallel with them. It works when the beans are taller to go straight up and down. When they get shorter, we have trouble sometimes with them not feeding properly, and they'll just sit on the knife bar and do that kind of thing. But if you look here, these beans are tall, and no problem feeding. Everything's working quite good. Again, one other negative to why going straight up and down with our 30-inch rows is now that the knife is all getting, or the beans are all getting cut on one section of the knife. So there's, whatever, you wouldn't want to do this for acres and acres because your knife will wear out in that area, probably more so than the rest of the headers. So just a few different things we're doing differently today, and that's okay. So, but like I said, here's the edge of the field. I think we got about 4 or 5 passes left, and then we're done. So that part is coming along nicely. Okay, we are on the last pass of this quarter, and won't quite have done as good yield-wise as I was maybe hoping for, but still very, very good for the year. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I was kind of hoping for that we might get to 50 on this one, and maybe we did, but maybe not quite. So it's going to be close. Still one of our better fields by far, and sadly this is the last of our good beans, because after this we deal with the stuff that had frost, and that will not be as good. There is, well, whatever, I was shocked, but we're expecting that to be basically a cleanup and a rescue, or clean up and get ready for next year kind of a job. So